There are quite a few things about the Three Musketeers that I am wanting to praise, but I will say I didn't personally really enjoy it very much. It was okay, but it's not my kind of story. But as I said, there are actually a lot of things that I can praise, and I will talk about those. This will be spoiler free in case you don't know the specifics, and I didn't. My experience with the Three Musketeers is the Disney Mickey Mouse Musketeers. And this is a Disney film, and the reason I decided to watch it is because I'm trying to watch every Disney feature film, and I'd never seen this. This was released in 1993. It's directed by Stephen Herrick, written by David Lougherty, and is, of course, based on the novel. I've never read the novel either, so I've got no idea how close it is to the original text. If anybody has any thoughts on that, please feel free to share. And we have a really great cast. We have Charlie Sheen, which I wasn't aware about, Kiefer Sutherland, Chris O'Donnell, Oliver Platt, Tim Curry plays the Cardinal. I thought he was particularly great. And the story is set in France in 1625, and it's about our protagonist called D'Artagnan. I apologise if I'm not pronouncing that correctly. I don't exactly have the accent for it. And he is wanting to become a musketeer. The musketeers protect the king. And when he gets there, he realizes it takes quite a long time to get to this point, but the musketeers have actually disbanded, not necessarily by choice. And he meets three musketeers, and hence the title. And they are, well, IMDb describes it as a quest to save the king and country, which honestly is a pretty great way of describing it without giving any spoilers. It does sound like an incredible tale, and it is very, very well written. I thought the pacing, after the first half an hour, I thought the pacing was really great. The film is about an hour and 40, and it did take quite a while for the action to really begin. Maybe not quite half an hour, but it certainly took a little bit of setting up. But once the action got going, things really moved very quickly. Pretty much every scene was very quick. Not too quick, it never felt rushed or anything, but it definitely seemed to have a quick pace, which really helped to keep me engaged, because as I said, it's not my kind of story. But I still found that a lot of it was quite engaging, and even though I wasn't too invested in the story itself, I really liked the fast pace of the action, I liked the performances, the costumes look great. I have no idea if they're historically accurate, but visually it's brilliant. We have some really gorgeous locations for this. A lot of this is set outdoors, and according to IMDb, it's filmed in quite a few different places in Austria, and it is absolutely stunning to look at. We also have some scenes filmed in Cornwall as well, which I hadn't expected. I'm not entirely sure which bits are filmed where, but it is stunning to look at, and I have no complaints. It might not be my kind of narrative. I probably would never watch it again, and it doesn't make me want to go and watch the book, but I enjoyed it enough, and if it does sound like your kind of story, then I think you'll really enjoy it, because it ticks all of the right boxes. The performances are really good, visually it is stunning, the pacing is good, the music is great as well. I thought the music for this was very, very well done. According to Wikipedia, the music is by Michael Kamen or Carmen, and I can't fault it. There's nothing about it that didn't work. Just in personal preference, not my kind of story, but other than that, it seems pretty great. Obviously, if it is your kind of story, then you might have a different opinion because your expectations will be different, and I'd love to know what you think of it if that's the case. Have you read the book? Have you seen other adaptations? Maybe this isn't as good, but for me, I enjoyed it more than I thought I would. I found it more engaging than I thought I would. So I'm actually pretty happy. Sure, I probably won't ever watch it again, but as a one-time watch, The Three Musketeers was not too bad. And if it's one you've been considering, or if you're just considering it now, I'd say it's probably worth checking out.